Hudson told you this information?
It would have to be right after the Oscar fight.
Would it be fair to say it was in September of 2003?
Yeah.
Okay. So in September of 2003, did you see any news reports about Balco?
In September, I would have to say, yeah. I mean,
Would it be fair to say it was fairly big news in the sports world?
yes.
Would it be fair to say that you would have been concerned hearing reports about Balco being involved with steroids in 2003?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say you would have taken a keen interest in what was happening with the federal investigation of Balco and steroids?
Yes.
Okay. Were you concerned in September 2003, after the De La Hoya fight, that you had taken steroids prior to the De La Hoya fight?
If you can answer that question without revealing, if you can give an answer to the question that is not based upon conversations you had with me, who was acting as your lawyer at the time, you can answer those questions. If if your conversations about any concern are tied to conversations with me, you may not. I direct you not to answer.
Repeat the question again.
Sure. Your fight with De La Hoya in September 13th, 2003, you had your fight with De La Hoya, correct?
Yes.
So in the last 2 weeks of September, there were news reports about Balco, steroids, and a federal investigation. Is that fair?
Yes.
In fact, let me even make it more clear. You became aware of news reports in the last 2 weeks of September 2003 with respect to Balco, steroids, and a federal investigation.
Is that when the raid took place? Do we know the date of the raid?
I do, but I'm not asking about it. I don't want to confuse him. I'd be happy to establish.
I think he's taking, when you say September, he's assuming that you're putting in the truth in the question, as opposed to, I don't know, maybe it is or it isn't. I'm just...
Okay. Well, what I'm trying to do is from your memory.
My memory from 2003, where we're at now, 2009.
Yeah, but Shane, Mr. Mosley, it was a pretty big thing in your life, correct?
It was pretty big, I would say.
And the allegations are that if we believe you, they hoodwinked you into taking steroids before a major fight, correct?
Yeah.
So it would be a very big thing in your life, correct?
It's pretty big, yeah.
So it's not like, driving to 7-Eleven and picking up vitamins, correct?
True.
Okay. So based upon this, and again, I'm not trying to trick you. Clearly,
You are.
You are trying to trick me.
I'm not. Listen, we all know, would it be fair to say you know there was a federal investigation involving Balco?
After the De La Hoya fighting.
At any time.
No, after the.
Well, you don't know. I'm not. You know what? I'm asking you from. You listen. You're up in Big Bear, right? You're focusing on your fight, correct?
Exactly.
So if the investigation was the week before, or the week after, you may. That's why I'm asking about when you found out. I'm not trying to. If it makes you both feel better, the raid was the week before the fight.
Okay.
Does that make you feel better?
Oh, okay.
But at a certain point, you become aware of the raid.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not saying don't go okay. I'm asking you. Did you become aware of the federal investigation into Balco?
Yes.
And when did you become aware of it? Would it be fair to say the last 2 weeks of September?
I would say after the fight is when I became aware of that.
Okay. And you become aware because Hudson tells you?
Yes.
Then you start seeing news reports about it. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. So in September, the last 2 weeks in September, it's fair to say that Balco's big news and you're aware of it.
Yes.
Okay. So, were you concerned in the last 2 weeks of September 2003 that you had been giving performance-enhancing drugs by Balco?
I was concerned.
Okay.
I was concerned.
And what steps withdrawn? What action did you take as a result of that concern?
Well, that was an action with me and Daryl Hudson, and I was asking him what was going on.
What?
That was an action with me and Daryl Hudson. And I informed him to get more information from Victor Conte, what's going on.
And did you take any other action in the last 2 weeks of September other than telling Daryl Hudson to get more information?
That I'm not sure of.
I'm sorry?
That I'm not sure of, but I know I told him to find out what's going on. And he said that he would give Victor Conte a call and see what's going on, and Victor stopped taking his calls, so he had no contact with him.
Okay. Did you do anything else in September with respect to you getting this news?
Not that I can recall.
Okay. From October 2003 to December 11th, 2003, did you take any action with respect to this information?
Object to the form of the question.
You can answer.
it.
Well, I believe that's when I got a summons from the grand jury.
Okay, but I'm asking what you did. Let's narrow it down. In October of 2003, did you take any action as a result of being told this information about Balco giving steroids in a federal investigation?
Did I take any action?
Yeah.
Are you?
You can answer that question without reference to your attorney. You can answer it. Don't answer anything that has to do with any communications you may have had with me.
I believe the lie detector test.
Okay. You took a lie detector test?
Yes, I'm not sure exactly what the date was on that, but
And why did you take a lie detector test? Why did you take a lie detector test?
to let everybody know that that whatever I say is true. I mean, I'm not lying about anything that I've done.
Well, let me ask you a question. In the last 2 weeks in September 2003, did you tell Oscar De La Hoya that you were concerned about your interaction with Balco or Victor Conte?
No, I didn't tell Oscar.
Did you tell, where was your fight with Oscar De La Hoya?
In Vegas.
Did you tell anyone at the Nevada Boxing Commission about your concerns and interaction with Balco?
You're asking him personally.
Yes.
No, I don't think. I believe the commission at Nevada was a Mark. What's the commission's name? At the time, I might have mentioned that to him, and he said, okay. Well, he really didn't, say that really much about it. But he was like, well, you didn't test positive or anything for nothing. So I mean.
Okay. Okay.